Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get this all set up. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Phoenix Fire's all set. Waiting for Orion to send me their lineup, and we are good to start. Okay, you, Fernando, FD. Okay. Waiting for one more, it looks like, and then we are set to start map 1. I believe it's kill cams off, so let me check that. I don't have everything set. Kill feed is off. Kill feed, what the crap? Did I turn kill feed off? Kill feed is on. Kill cam. Where's kill cam at? Is it in lobby? I think it's in lobby. Kill cam. Sorry, I don't know how I didn't see that. And it's giraffe and for not varieties. We're starting up. Looks like both teams are ready and we are getting in here.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
This is, I'm usually on Phoenix Fire, and this is me solo just talking about this game as it goes on because I don't want to play anywhere now on Overwatch. So it looks like we have, looks like gardens here? I think it's gardens. And let's see what we have going on. I know what strategy I had written down, but I don't think they're gonna follow my strat. let's see how this goes.
Ready for battle.
We have Bronzaria on Orion right now with Lucio Mercy. And then it looks like we're going to have Froggy on Farah and Varieties on Hanzo. And it looks like we're going to get part dive from Phoenix Fire with a Mei. Pretty much the same thing, except for they have a Mei and not a Hanzo.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Forgot. Okay. Normal here, waiting for a pause to come through. There's one. The teams are fighting close indoors.
The objective is
It looks like Orion's gonna win first fight. And they will. Orion gets first fight and the Mei gets staggered. They're gonna stagger her. And they're coming in early, okay. Backing up. Oh, Froggy looking really good at the moment. Huge shatter coming out. Orion with the dragon going straight through mid. Orion seems to be winning another fight, but
Justice.
He's dead. Gets rezzed up. Apex kills off Rod. Froggy kills off Stealth. Now it's just randomness happening on my screen. As Coalescence and Valk gets popped from opposite teams. As they're both as they're trying to stall, keep a little bit more percentage on this point. Doing really good as I'm killing off Paul. Blizzard comes out, gets absolutely nothing. And then looks like slowly Orion's winning this, but I still have no idea what's happening on my screen. And it ended up going the way of Phoenix Fire. What they might want to stronghold here, as even if and there it goes. First pick goes the way of Orion for next fight, which is probably meaning that Orion's probably gonna win this. Garage out, Garage gets nothing, in fact they go down. K goes down. Rest comes out on Froggy. Friday kicks off, and there they go. Slowly staggering out, or dying out, as Orion is slowly taking the point to win the game. See if anybody can make it back, and Grab comes out to counter anybody that is going to be touching, and there goes first round. As Orion, it looks like they're getting first cap. They get first round of this game.
1-0.
This is what happens when someone has no casting experience whatsoever, except for like 4 words in a casting game, and he is forced to host a game. Okay. It looks like we're getting a revamp from Phoenix Fire, as they're going to go Soldier Mei.
5,
Haven't
4,
seen that one in a while.
3,
While the other side looks like they're going to go
1.
Doomfist Tracer.
Round
Doomfist
2.
can be really good in these
Capture
small
the
counter
objective.
corridors, soaking this Mei
Hello
from
there.
Phoenix Fire. And they both look to connect inside server room. But 2 of them are already dead on this side of Phoenix Fire, so not looking amazing for them. As Doomfist just pushes in fully into their front line. And Phoenix Fire looks to be backing up fully. Variety does get picked off in their back line, so probably a good time for Phoenix Fire to push up. And they do, but really slowly. Good enough for the Doomfist to probably get enough space to try to take out somebody behind him. As he pops Meteor Strike and does go in fully. Fernando, I believe, misses the charge in the front line and hits a humongous shatter, of course. And there's a stick to follow up. And there goes Milt, as well as Paul is going to finish off. See if they get any huge staggers here. Looks like the Reinhardt's going to have a tough time getting out, and he will not get out at all. Okay. Watch a bit of personal play as we're going to watch some Froggy come in from the back line. And a little bit of cap, I guess. Anyway. And it looks like we're going to be resetting on this side.
Yeah, time to heal up.
Okay. I think it's grabbed. Humongous shatter from Fernando. Knocking the other Reinhardt on the ground, and the Reinhardt's gonna get easily picked off. Now you're gonna get bullied. So, yeah. Okay, Wall comes out for a save off their side, but drops perfectly just in top of Reinhardt, comes through against this Zarya. Zarya is still up in the middle of their team. She's up knocking the D's out of the mech. If she gets any healing, she can go straight back in. But it's really high charge if she doesn't have if she gets frozen by the blizzard that Jay has thrown.
This is my will.
It looks like it's just going to be staggers from here on out.
Hello.
Let's get patched up.
Let's watch a little bit outside again. Okay. Looks like Phoenix Fire is going to get a little bit of a hold here, unlike a lot of last round. And here comes Tyre coming out. He's going to die instantly. Not getting anything done with Tyre, and there's going to be a huge shatter. It's probably going to kill off Kay pretty soon, but here comes Bomb, and it kills off Fernando. Okay. And the bench player leaves. Okay, we got Lucio trying to stall him point, but Kay is gone. Reaper's back, but not much he's going to be able to do. As it's a full team of 6 pretty much on the point. And that's going to be a cap again from Orion, and probably, and the Mercy gets back to touch, but is the Mercy going to be able to hold it for long enough for the next team to get back? Looks like they should throw out grab, but
This will restore you.
it's not like they could touch point again. But here comes the Lucio coming in to touch again after the Reaper is on point, getting a pick on LA Punisher, but doesn't matter because got Froggy here kind of popping, killing, I think, 3, 4. The Wrecking Ball comes back to stall, and now it's just a stall fest until it looks like Orion. It is. Orion has won the game.
Play of the game.
As K gets MVP, well, not MVP, but play of the game with his huge shatter. Nice charge.
Triple.
Looks amazing. Probably deserved more by the Doomfist, but it was a pretty good shatter.
It's nice to be appreciated.
And here comes the cards as honestly not amazing from either side, as it was kind of one-sided for half the game. We'll have to wait for any swaps from the other team. Ask for any subs. As next map should be, from what I remember, Blizzard World, but I'm not sure. Potato for Paul. Potato is going to be coming in, one of the newest members for Phoenix Fire. And it looks like Pickle for Cade. Is Pickle even on the lineup? I don't know. I'd have to check the roster to see if Pickle's on the lineup. Because I thought that he wasn't signed yet, but I will have to make sure. Checking rosters, so okay, sorry, I was doing some things. Jackson for salsa, I believe is what they said. Take blue only. Red only. Let me check. Sorry, I'm trying to fill things out. Salsa and giraffe. map is Blizzard World, I believe. Okay, first map went the way of Orion. Some swaps coming out as they're going to swap over their entire tank line on Phoenix Fire. And it looks like they're swapping out Giraffe, which is FD God's old account, I believe, and for Jalix, or however you say it. I'm not even going to try to say his name for the rest of this game. Both of them have said ready, so I'm starting up the game now. Orion is the higher rated seed for this game.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
As Phoenix Fire has been switching up the roster quite a lot recently. Recently signing me as an off tank, but I'm not playing right now because of issues.
Initiating match.
Let's see what happens here as we're going to Blizzard World with, it looks like Phoenix Fire attacking first, and then defending first Orion.
Ready for
It
battle.
looks like what's going to happen is the Reinhardt and the Zarya for both teams, with the defense kind of pulling out a Torbjorn instead
Attackers
of
incoming in 30 seconds.
the Reaper, it looks like. And both teams are going to be pretty much running the same thing, except for Phoenix Fire looks to be running a Lucio, while Orion is running Mercy Moira.
Such potential.
But we'll have to wait for Delta to choose the
5,
correct
4, 3,
role,
2,
and it's
1.
going to be Moira
Attackers
Lucio.
incoming.
Looks to be known as a rush comp,
A.
is what Phoenix Fire is going to be running. Probably thinking about doing a strategy that I told them before I stopped playing the game. Fernando's going to quickly pick off Delta, and it looks like they're going straight to spawn. They're not even going to give them a chance to come through choke on this world. As Reaper barely gets out alive, or does he? He does not. Waiting for a pause from Phoenix Fire, because it looks like a pause moment. See if they're going to be coming in again. As Fran once again gets an opening pick, opening the fight up. Definitely looking good for the defensive team as he hits a humongous shatter coming in, and it looks like Pickles is going to be getting a pick on Jealous. I tried it again, and I told myself I wasn't going to, but it looks like the attacking team Phoenix Fire will be getting through the choke, and will be winning this first point. As Shatter comes out, definitely probably could have saved that one, but it looks like, as they confirm, that you're definitely getting this first point off of that Shatter onto two people.
Objective lost. Stop the
But
payload.
anyway, look, so Zarya pushes forward alone. She's going to be backing up. not punished for her aggressiveness. As they are just poking out. Oh, and then Torbjorn pops out the molting core around the payload as Fernando once again gets the first pick of the game, of the fight. And Bob is coming out from both teams. As it looks like the Phoenix Fire Bob is going to be melted down that quick. Oh, the other Bob just blasts away again. And Variety is going to get a pick. The Phoenix Fire is going to be dominating the rest of the fight as they res up their lost ally and keep pushing forward. As Chuckle Milk is going to be straight up pushing forward and getting 2 more picks off the back of that fight, cleaning up very well in this fight. Looks like they're going to go for a close hold so they can't touch the point. And a grab, but another grab comes out from both sides. And Fernando gets another pick, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be grabbed at the point and not allowed to be touched at the point to hold. But they are still going to get close hold, even though their spawn is literally right there. We got an Ash picking on mid, but Fernando once again picking off another player in the back. Fernando really showing his skill, even though they're pushing and they have 4 minutes left on this. Reaper going to being up top, and here comes the blossom coming out as Chuckle Milk is going to be getting a 3K from that blossom and then picking up a little bit longer. But then Apex is going to try to res inside the molten core, which is not the greatest idea I have tried. Chuckle Milk is going to be pushing up, and he will probably, nope, he gets out as he's almost punished for being that aggressive. Fernando popping High Noon down the mid, try to keep them back. Looks like they're going to connect right here, and a huge shatter comes out from Pickles, but nothing gets killed. Except for another huge shatter coming out, killing off Pickles from Phoenix Fire. And it looks like slowly Phoenix Fire is going to be wiped out by Orion, as Fernando getting 2 picks off the back of that. Fernando getting 3 picks, cleaning up.
Hey.
Hello.
Fernando getting another pick to start another fight. Fernando really showing off some skill on McCree here. And then popping a zoning High Noon down mid to get 3 people in the mid. Knocking out Pickles, Jay, and Apex. Wow. Fernando's really looking really good in this game. Okay. See what happens here as Chuckle Milk is going to be flanking left. And Fernando is going to be picked first, a little bit backwards on this fight. Probably going to end off backwards as well as the grab comes out around the corner. Shatter comes out but connecting with nothing. And then our Death Blossom coming out, also getting completely denied. But a Death Blossom, okay, another denied Death Blossom on the other side though. It looks like the punishment is not going to be there. And a huge shatter coming out again from Pickles, as they will be pushing up and probably connecting this payload above a minute. Therefore, if the other team doesn't, what? And it looks like they will. And if Orion cannot capture this point with a minute, well, at least 1 second left, then they will be fighting for a draw.
0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I'm not a caster, don't question my camera. My throat's killing me, okay. Anyway.
Ready.
Okay, it looks like from the attacking team here, we're going to be getting Reinhardt, Diva, Sombra McCree, and then Lucio Moira. And for the defense, it's going to look like it's going to be Reinhardt, Zarya. Chuckle Milk still not selecting his hero, as he's going to be going Junkrat. It's going to be Junkrat Ashe with Baptiste Mercy. Is that enough for this meta, or is it not? That may not be enough healing for this meta, as the Lucio Moira is really selected to be really a lot of healing
4, 3, 2, 1.
and a lot of mobility.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
We're going to be going underneath, trying to connect, but it looks like they have already noticed where they're coming from. Looks like the Reaper will be doing a lot, but here comes the hack out on the Reinhardt, and it looks like the Reinhardt's gonna get picked off, but he is slowly, nope, and here goes the Junkrat, as Junkrat gets picked off by the Reaper. Let's see if they're going to end up picking off anybody else, because their main damage is completely gone, but here comes Junkrat, who's raised up back again, but he goes straight back down, and it's definitely going back to spawn this time as Ashe goes with him. But here comes the Shatter out already from Phoenix Fire, as Coalescence is also popped. And it looks slowly like Phoenix Fire is getting wiped out, but no confirmation, as there's things happened before in Overwatch. Again, I don't want to jinx that happening again. See if they're going to notice at all as Zarya is just sitting here contesting points below behind them. Fernando is quickly going to be tossing the Death Blossom to kill off the returning members, as this Zarya is still contesting this point, and is finally going to go down as Junkrat gets back, but will back off so he doesn't die. But the Reaper is going to catch him in the side room, and which one's going down? It's going to be the Junkrat getting staggered. So Phoenix Fire definitely does not want to hold this close, as both of their DPS has been staggered and is just spawning right now. Phoenix Fire is really going to have to kill off these 4 members. So as the Shatter comes out, it does absolutely nothing. Bomb comes out, goes off 2 from Phoenix Fire, as the Coalescence is going to finish off the Reinhardt. And I think that's just going to be it. That's just going to be it for Phoenix Fire, as Jay picks off the Salsa. Guys, the payload's back here. Okay, Reaper's gonna be teleporting back into the payload. So that he's going to be getting off the Diva. They're gonna be backing up as Tire comes out and gets off 2. Fernando and Froggy going down to that Tire. And Orion is going to go back to reset with their team, as Junkrat's going to go push forward, but that's probably not a smart idea. The McCree's still up. And instantly just punished. Hello. Keeping behind us. And Junkrat is going to end up going down first, as Fernando pulling out the Reaper this time to take off these people instead of the McCree, as Varades and Fernando are very good on the swap rolls from last round. A huge Bob is going to come out, but let's see what happens here, as Phoenix Fire is going to end up knocking them off and killing them out again. Still 3 minutes left because of their amazing first point attack, which literally didn't look as amazing, but it does now, as there's not a lot of time left.
This will heal you.
Well, still a decent amount of time left. They do end up capping this, and still gonna look pretty good. As Fernando is going to flank again with the Death Blossom and get off 2 again. Fernando's going to pick off Pickles in the back as well, and then they're going to slowly pick up on this Reinhardt, and there's a shield there. Nano comes out here. It's the right time for a Nano, as there is a Shatter coming out, but like it just feels like Phoenix Fire is just wasting all their ults now. And here comes the bomb coming out from Orion as it gets 3 people as it explodes in their back line. My throat is killing me, and again, they have gotten off point. Here comes the Deadeye. The high ground again. Not going to connect with anyone this time, though. Lando quickly gets the pick off Pickles. Kyra does come out to kick off 2, but isn't enough. As Bob does end up taking out Punisher out of his mech. And it looks like they are going to have around 1.5 more attacks here going in. But they do have the Death Blossom, and it's worked so well for them here in the past. As the other team has literal nothing to stop it except for a Sleep Dart and a Hook now, as Pickles has swapped over to the Rotar, which I have not noticed. But he's going to go down quickly as Pickles is going to pick off the Reaper again. Or not again, but start out with a humongous hook, but it doesn't matter because Rowdy's picking off their backline as Jay goes down. Coalescence is going to come out from the Moira from Orion. As the Shatter comes out, but it's not going to pick up too much as he gets stunned and taken out. Mercy's going to be resing up right in the middle of them again. A weird looking res from Phoenix Fire. And they are going to be capping the second point and going into last with a small time bank. Meaning they have to cap this thing with time left as well. So they better leave a few people on the payload this time to get this payload rolling.
Greetings. Get into position.
Another Shatter comes out from Orion, killing off nothing, but the Death Blossom comes out as well, getting nothing, and then Potato gets a 2K. In this fight, as they're going to start cleaning up. And a humongous hook from Pickles there, actually. A High Noon coming out, but that's gonna pick off Jay around the corner. Didn't look like from my side that Jay was in the sight line of that, but he was apparently. A Shatter comes out, but Fernando's already picked up 2 in their back line. So is this enough from Potato? It is going to be enough, as they're going to, Pickles is going to whole hog 2 people off the side. Also is going to get a pick off here. Let's see what if Orion can change this around for the better for them. Kyra's going to come out and pick off Salsa. But once again, I say, is it enough? And it looks like it's going to be enough again. As he does get flashed, and Fernando does get a pick, and Fernando gets another pick. Fernando is really showing off here in this game, even though they're currently below in time because they are on overtime. They cannot lose the fight here at all. They're pushing up here on last point, so let's see what they're able to do. They have to, and Variety picks off really quickly, as they are not even going to touch the point. Wow. Leaving it in the choice. of whether Phoenix Fire can complete this first tick in 1 minute and 25 seconds, giving them 1.5 pushes to see if they can cap this first tick.
Ready for battle.
Phoenix Fire's captain was typing in the chat for a second there, waiting for a pause to come out. Well, kind of looks exactly like most of my D&D characters. Anyway, is this Torb?
5, 4, 3,
Torb's gotten a little
2, 1.
bald.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Anyway, let's see if Phoenix Fire can end up capping this first tick from Orion. Hope misses, that would have been huge
Allow me to
to
repair
start
the
out. As both of them get off quick picks.
60 seconds remaining.
And they are just basically trading everything here. Ooh, and Fernando does end up picking off Potato. If he charges in, probably not the best Reinhardt play to just charge into their team, as he's going to be quicked off and punished for that one. The Junkrat comes back, but Fernando does end up getting picked off, which is a huge pick off for this team, as he usually starts the fights with the picks. Roadhog is going to be insanely aggressive here. Let's see if they can punish it. But the Roundheart's going to be coming on the right side here, as Wall fails off, and Choco is going to end up picking off another one. As power comes out, and it picks off the Reinhardt.
Get into position.
Choco is going to end up picking off the Junkrat. But Fernando is back. And he is not slowing down at all, as he is going to be choosing. Oh, and the Reinhardt goes down for stun, and the Death Blossom comes out, and that is a huge Death Blossom, as Fernando is straight up carrying this fight, getting 3 kills and stopping their attack, which is putting this at a... Well, Wrecking Blossom's back. I was gonna say it's over, but it's not over yet, but it is now, as it is going to be a draw in the way of nobody because it's a draw.
Play of the game.
As Choco Milk does end up getting the play of the game. I guess it's Chocoy. So we're gonna be Choco.
Triple kill. Quadruple kills.
Pathetic.
That is an amazing amount of healers for Fernando. Next map is going to be Temple, as looks like Orion is still in the lead, 1-0. See if any subs come out from both teams. For LA. They're taking LA Punisher out. And also some subs in from Phoenix Fire. throat is killing me. Bringing Steve in for pickles. Wrong one. Delta, as they're going to be bringing in the Paul to play the support. Kind of awkward move, as they do have two supports here already. But trying to put pickles in and taking Choco out. Or Coco. I don't know anymore. I'm done with names. Choco. I'm just gonna call him Choco. My throat is going to die for the rest of this day. This was a tie. This means both teams technically have 0.5, meaning that if Orion does end up winning this game, then this map right here, then it is almost impossible for Phoenix Fire to come back. Orion will end up winning 2-1 even if Phoenix Fire does win the next map. As I'm technically supposed to be talking about the game, but there's not much to talk about, as technically Orion is winning this game, but if Phoenix Fire does end up picking up this dub right here, then it will end up being a 1-1 or 1.5, 1.5. Waiting for an Orion ready. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, I'm starting up. As it looks like they're going to be sticking with the same roster for here.
Now
As I
entering
didn't
the
even see
temple of
that.
Anubis.
That switch.
Initiating match.
Good thing they canceled that. As I have just now ran out of water. And my throat is going to die for the rest of this game. See, as technically I was supposed to swap sides, but I don't care. As either way, both
Ready
teams
for battle.
should not care at all. And I'm just going to be keeping it here. As on defense, we're going to be having varieties on the Junkrat, which I love. Junkrat on this map is
Attackers
insane.
incoming in 30
And definitely my
seconds.
favorite pick here as well. And then we're going to be having a Ashe out, as well as Fernando on the Orisa, as they're going to be running double shield with Orisa Reinhardt. And then Bap Lucio, which could be enough healing for them, as
5,
for here,
4, 3,
looks like we're going to see the Mercy Moira,
1.
Ron Zarya, and then a Pharah Tracer for the attack here. Junkrat's going to be playing close. As they're just going to try to push their mid. Junkrat is going to end up picking up the Pharah. Lucio just runs in to chase the Moira. Or not the Moira, but the Mercy. Junkrat is alone inside here. As if anybody walks in, it's probably going to be really dangerous for them, so they're kind of scared to walk straight in. If they end up walking in, and we'll get a pick up, we'll get him off, get him killed, as the charge comes in to knock Fernando down. And that is a quick capture for the attacking team here, Phoenix Fire. Well, I'll say that, but they continued to stagger for like another 5 seconds.
Objective lost.
Taylor and Paul, the DPS
Objective
support duo. Played tank last round. Or not last round, but both played tank today. As the Ashe is going to be picking off Pharah, but that's going to be easily red. Friday is going to end up picking up Apex. Pharah does ult, gets absolutely nothing. The Shadow is going to connect with the Reinhardt, but get absolutely nothing as well. He's just going to be punished near close. As Hire did come out, but only picked up one. As Fernando, it does end up picking up Paul. Let's go here as
Is my will.
Phoenix Fire is waiting to go in, but looks like they're going to take left side and come out and hit them in this choke on this left side. As Apex Coalescence is going to pick someone off, and the huge grab comes out. As they're just gonna look like they're gonna just gonna get completely wiped. And they do end up picking off the Reinhardt, but there's not much that that's gonna do. Is he's just spawns are right there. As their entire team is just gonna get, as the Mercy is going to get stalled out or staggered, stalled out, staggered. Looks like they're just gonna come straight up middle and then turn left. Nope, they're just gonna come middle again. Great dynamite down mid, going to catch Reinhardt on fire. Pickle is going to end up getting kicked off by Varieties. Both tires come out. Potatoes just go off. It looks like Potatoes is bigger, but with the amount of picks that Orion has gotten, they should be able to stall this out for these members to get back. As the shatter does come out, and they're actually going to keep staggering this. Ball does get nanoed. It keeps stalling a little bit longer. I don't know what to say here. This is just straight up. I don't know what's happening much. But Orion does come back in, and they're getting huge kills here. As the Bob does come out, and they looks like Bob is going to help clean up, as they are going to capture this point back, as the Junkrat is going to get found out near bottom. And Orion has in fact held the second point, which is kind of insane. Couldn't get him all picked off. His tempo is really popular for being hard on second point. Not as popular as every other 2CP for the attacking team. Stick does come out onto the Reinhardt, but that's not going to do anything as he's just going to heal straight back up. As the other Reinhardt though, that's not healable, as he is dead instantly. Of course, they're both pushed back on the left side. Junkrat is gonna get picked off, same with Pickles on this Tracer.
60 seconds remaining.
So what does the Phoenix Fire team gotta do to get through this defense from Orion, as Pickles does end up starting it off really well with that pick onto the Ash. Fire comes out from Phoenix Fire, but it gets an immortality field. Steve does end up picking off Froggy, and Shatter does come out getting absolutely nothing. Done onto Reinhardt, but that's not meaning anything. Pickles pulling up a pulse bomb on Fernando.
10 seconds remaining.
Pickles getting another pick. Pickles actually kind of popping here. Potato is going to end up killing off Froggy. Grab comes out. Rob comes out as well for Orion. Fernando doesn't end up getting a pick. Fernando does get picked off again though. Here comes Genji coming out for Varieties. This is going to be a full cap for Phoenix Fire, but they have 0 time on the clock.
0 to 2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
But Dorado will be played in any case, no matter what happens this map.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like, the close hold from Potato is pretty common as Junkrat. Personally, since I was talking as the Junkrat main, kinda don't like the spawn trap. 90% of the time doesn't get anything and isn't worth it. Closer to just hold off those chokes at mid, as it does absolutely get nothing. They're gonna push in. Just straight into right side, which is the Junkrat's playground.
Don't move.
Junkrat's gonna be going behind here. Gonna pick up that, but that's gonna be closely punished if he cannot get anything to happen here. He does get punished. So does the Reinhardt from the other team. This potato is going to end up getting picked up. But Maztor, I think is his name, is going to get 2 from the back line. Varieties and Fernando are really going to help clean up that entire thing. As that's going to be an easy first point cap. Team of Orion.
People often ask, fijne kerstdagen.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective.
The Reinhardt's gonna get punished instantly for charging up that quickly. We're gonna be waiting for him. They do have coalescence only coming into the second point, while the other team has absolutely nothing. Except for a high noon coming up, which is not great for these really corner-like high ground. Back onto Junkrat, that's not going to do anything when there's an immortality field right next to him. Here comes the Riddick collection. High noon does end up swing out. He actually picks off the Reaper. But here comes Junkrat Tires. It's going to be instantly picked up by Variety. Shattered block and then counter shattered. That's Steve. This J is going to end up picking off as they are, in fact, the tank duo from OFA, which is a team that I still play for to this day. And a great tank lineup they are, as they have held this first point, or the second point, the first attack. Ooh, and this is a humongous brawl that Orion wanted, and they got it. As it is going to be a straight trade. That's not what they want in Temple of Anubis. They're just going to get traded out. FC God / Giraffe is really going to be trading out again here, but that's not going to show anything. It's just going to be back up by the next fight. We got Flex and Reaper ult coming out here. Probably a great combo that's going to be coming out together. As Variety switches off to this Echo. It really showed to be good for Fernando in this fight, as they all get picked up on the side of Phoenix side. And the Death Blossom comes out, but it's already close to over, as Orion does in fact kind of. Tire does come out and then gets absolutely nothing. Reinhardt gets killed, and then the Reaper gets killed, and then again, Temple really showing its pillars here, as Orion is forced to back up after dropping one person. Or I guess two. But the round is quickly back. And so is this Reaper, who's already back as well. Shatter comes out, does end up getting the Reinhardt. Rowdy goes off Potato, and then it looks Looks like this is it. Unless Staggers can completely stall this out, that's a complete team kill it looks like, and that's gonna be over. And it looks like the only chance for Phoenix Fire here is to tie this game. In the same situation that Orion was in last map, but this time it's completely reversed as it's 2 minutes instead of 1 minute, which is may not seem like a lot, but that's another team fight. Looks like 2 team fights that Orion gets here, while Phoenix Fire only got 1.5.
Ready for battle.
Don't question my camera abilities either. Like I said, I'm not a caster. I'm just here feeling, and technically I'm supposed to be on Phoenix Fire, but my throat's been killing me and my stomach's been killing me, so I'm just gonna be casting for a little bit. Or not throat, my throat's hurting me now, as I usually don't talk this much. Shadow is going to be pulling out this Junkrat again. This Pickle's on this McCree. McCree is pretty powerful here, but Variety's coming out on this Echo could completely counter this comp, as they might not be expecting this Echo to be coming out again. And Pickles just doesn't care. Reaper is going to be alone here. Are they going to look to punish this or no? He does TP over, so they don't know he's back here. The draft is going to pick off the Junkrat, which is going to be a really huge pick for this first point.
This is my will.
Roddy's switching over to that Ashe, is going to be picking off the McCree. And Roddy's kind of getting amazing kills here, as this is already looking like it's over as Variety gets another pick. And Fernando cleans up as well. Potato does end up picking off Draghi with those death mines, but it's already over. As Orion wins again. Taking up the score to 2 for Orion, and absolutely wrecking the chances for Phoenix Fire to come back. It's straight up over for Phoenix Fire. They just have to play a pity map. Orion does. See if Phoenix Fire can end up getting a map actually and try to increase their map differential for the season.
Epic.
It's nice to be appreciated.
swaps are going to be coming out, as this game's over. It's not winnable for Phoenix Fire, but maybe taking that win in Dorado will increase their map differential and higher the chance of them not dropping to 10th, which is probably looks like what's going to happen, and it's not looking good for them in this season. As Orion continues their win streaks. I don't know if they won last week. Probably check that out. I think they are one of the best teams in the league. As Phoenix Fire is going to be swapping in some people. Looks like they're going to be keeping Paul on the DPS, well, on the support, and Jay and Pickles. My best option, I think, is K and J on tank, Pickles and Potato on DPS. Unless they want Jay to play DPS. It's a really flexible roster they have here, and anything could happen. As Orion still hasn't told me any swaps. As they are going to be taking Jay out. LA in. Put LA back in. Who is that? Salsa is getting put in for... Salsa is going to be putting in for... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, it is what I meant to do. So he's going for variety as a salsa. Looks like going to be playing the DPS is... I still need to know who the crap Japt is. JLX, okay. I thought so, but that was confusing for me.
Traveling to Dorado. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
As map is going to end up starting out here, is it looks like the Reinhardt Roadhog for Orion,
Attackers
and
incoming.
then same thing Reinhardt Roadhog from Phoenix Fire. But the difference is Potato's going to be on this Soldier Hanzo, while the defense is going to be running this Sombra McCree. And both teams are going to be running Mercy, but Moira for Phoenix Fire and Lucio for
3,
Orion.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
It's perfectly fine if
Stop the payload.
Orion can end up just bullying. Again, not a lot of healing, but just have to kill things fast. They're going to be holding the high ground here. Sombra's going to come in cloak and bully the front line. As Pickle is going to end up picking off the Salsa. Froggy gets picked off from the Reinhardt, which is not normally a position that you see Froggy in. And number 3 is going to end up picking off Potato, but getting picked down by Pickles, as he's going to get res in the middle of their team. And does get picked off again. Froggy does come back and end up getting a pick off. Froggy gets another pick, but gets destroyed by RNG as it comes through and charges him again. Always works to get a second try. He does get hooked in, but that's just delivery service for Reaper. He does end up getting kicked off by Delta. And it looks like first point's captured, and it is. This Evil will get picked off. Froggy will get picked off quick this time. Soldier's starting to look like it's gonna work. McCree is going to be swapped off of, and we have a Reaper on the field now. It's something I always love. I used to be a Reaper main back in last meta. Or last season meta.
Hello.
Rando does get another pick off. What he's famous for this fight is just getting first pick every single fight. There's going to be points in this Reaper if he's going to have a shooting gallery if targets down in the middle. But the beat is going to save every single person. Dragons is going to come out, but it's going to split up the Reinhardt from getting up to get to his team. Chaco is going to end up picking it off, and Reaper's going to have a 1v1 close with this Soldier, but with the support and the healing field, there's not much you can do. Potato is going to take over this high ground with a Soldier. But they have 4 minutes left in the time bank, because they're going in the last point.
Hello there.
They might want to watch out, as there is an EMP coming up from this Orion team. Pickles is going to pick off this Reaper, Fernando.
This will heal you.
Absolutely worst hook target ever picked, but Wrecking ball goes to get away. He normally does. It just comes out. There's no follow up on it at all. Well, I'll say that, but everyone's dead now. Later, Zeiser does come out, but he doesn't notice the Reaper behind him, as he's going to easily get picked off with Fernando. Close inside. Roadhog ult here, but it's going to take out Fernando, and he's not going to get punished for it. Polyop coming in. He's just going to roll back to his team. This time he can't roll anywhere. He's dead. Poor hamster. Pickles is going to pick off Fernando again. Fernando's winning his last 2 fights in spawn here. Did Lucio just beat to attack? Looks like he did. And that's completely fine with me. Well, Fernando tried. He comes out and he still gets 2. He needs Death Blossom when you have aim. As this Reaper Doomfist duo is really just cleaning up this point. This Reaper strap just faked me out. I thought he was looking that way. Mistook, which would have been huge on that Lucio, taking out their support. And that's quick by K as he just gets bullied. The hook comes out onto this Roadhog, and honestly Pickles is fine with it. He gets 2 picks, but he goes down straight to Fernando. Potato does end up taking care of that situation for Fernando being down. Doomfist really doesn't want to be in there anymore, and he pulls himself out. But he's going ready to go back in again. Hook hits the shield, so that's not going to do anything.
Get into position.
Humongous hook, and that's going to be finished off as Punisher goes down. But this Doomfist is really a problem as he's going to pick off this Ash, Fernando, and this DPS duo is really showing to be a problem as they're just wiping everyone out by themselves, it looks like. With help from the support. And I guess the tank, so I don't leave them out. But oh well, here comes FD/Giraffe to come in and just kill off the last person to show me this. And Giraffe is just gonna go in himself. That's not a fight you won in that close range, as he just leaves quickly to catch back up to his team. Roadhog's really close, so he's alone. As he misses another hook on that Lucio, which could have also again been a really huge target. Just instantly kill.
30 seconds.
Once again, it just looks like they're having trouble with Doomfist. Fernando does pick off quickly here, so that's gonna be huge. But here comes the Meteor Strike to see if he gets anything. And he goes straight to Bob.
10 seconds remaining.
It's never over when you have 2 DPS like Fernando and the Reaper in. That's where Fernando pops his ult, gets 2. And even with that humongous time bank, Dorado is known to be really hard to cap on this 3rd point. As Fernando's just gonna wipe, as he's just gonna bully the rest of the team.
Round 1.
Just kill them all. This Doomfist to Reaper duo is kind of broken, as they held it for 4 minutes, 4+ minutes. Round 5. And that was a huge hold for 3rd point here. As let's see if Orion can match it and then finish. what I see from the confirmed side is another duo, the Reinhardt Roadhog coming out. This time they come out with the McCree of their own and a Junkrat along with this double main healer kind of setup. We'll double flex, kind of double main, depending on which way you look at it, as it's going to be more mercy. So I guess you consider more to be the flex while main here.
Stop the payload.
Junkrat. Good. Okay, cool. As the Genji just gets bullied. Just goes in for a little touch. That's again just completely demolishing another player as Froggy goes down in the fall. Does just come out though. No punishment from onto that, and then FC does, well, Giraffe does end up picking off the Junkrat. There's the charge coming out. Fernando does end up finishing. I think it's a double kill. Fernando really is kind of carrying this part of most of these fights. As Charcoal Milk actually comes in with a 3K on the tire. And he gets rezzed after getting knocked out by Giraffe. But Giraffe is going to go down instead. And they're just... As you see this Roadhog booking it to get out of here. But he's not going to be able to get out, as there's a Roadhog chasing him too. As Pecto's going to get two. Fernando just gets picked back up though. And Fernando does end up going down. This is even. There's a little setup here from Orion, waiting for their time to push back in, and there's a Roadhog linking, picking off the Doomfist. Junkrat is found out here, so he's not able to escape as he goes down pretty quickly. It looks like they're going to try to res him, but Paul also going down, as that was not exactly the best position to be in there. As this McCree thought he could get away with that, but nah, he's just gonna get hooked and then punched into a wall. The blade does come out here, but kind of not needed, as mines were coming out as well, and there's no way they could have touched point. Hook does come out, and he's gonna punish Junkrat. The swap here is Potato is going to swap over to this bar, hoping to get a little bit more range here at this point. There's not much. Oh, there goes Punisher taking out Choco again. As Giraffe read it up to that bar to kill him out, knock him out. Froggy does end up picking up Paul. And this is a really good time, as if they kill the Reinhardt quick, as they do. Fernando does end up picking up this Junkrat, but he's going to die to the death mines from Junkrat. As this is a huge time back with 4 minutes in the clock. And then I'm going to have to cut fully. This is the exact situation that Ryan was in, but Froggy's going to set up mines behind them. They can't get away. Actually, without the tech there from Mercy, she was going straight into those mines.
Meteor strike!
This is gonna end up getting that potato. He's gonna get res. This is just tearing up front line. And again, another punch going straight into someone's face. Just barely, well, not barely getting out alive. He straight got out alive with full health. Pickles does end up picking up Froggy, but there's nothing. As a fire strike is apparently all they need. Picking up 2 people, but this Mercy's gonna come out to try to kill off Junkrat. Gonna get him half health before he backs away. Hook's trying to get out though. Pickles does end up picking up Salsa. Quick fight, quick ending. Phoenix Fire is going to end up picking up 2 people quickly. Ending the fight. Fast started. As they are going to waste Visor here. Fight was already won. There was only 2 people up.
Hello there. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
I fell super jump. I saw that. We're not letting that go by. Definitely was trying to hit that. If they catch out this Junkrat. Not that, they just got pickles and I wasn't even paying attention because I was paying attention to a failed super jump. Mines are coming out on point.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Zoning ult, killing off the Merc. He was back here. Doesn't come out, and here comes Tyre picking off 1. It's up to these 3 people that are still alive to try to save this point.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Comes down to this. These guys don't die off quickly, there's going to be an issue.
This will heal you.
As the ball's going to get out. This is Orion's last chance. Phoenix Fire can hold this last fight. They have Shatter. If K can connect this Shatter and kill off at least 2 people, game's over. You kind of just have to hope that this Fernando and Mesworth duo can't do as good as they did last time, as Fernando is going to get hooked and have to back out. Raph does get picked, but he's just going to be red straight back up for this fight, as they kind of need him. Mesworth gets a quick pick. There's just comes out, but Salsa ends up picking up Paul, the duo, the Mercy kills. As K's just gonna try to solo shatter this, as Pickles does get picked up from his mine. As Tyre comes out, see if they can get anything, and it doesn't get anything.
Get into position.
It's a messed up fight, as nobody's dying at all, and there it goes. Salsa does get picked off. There goes Choco, and she gets picked off as well. They're just gonna push Fernando away. They don't care about that. And then Phoenix Fire is getting picked. Close pick is safe. Looks like K gets another shatter. Oh, this is big. This is huge. As Orion was forced to C9, but Phoenix Fire does end up picking up the win. But even then, it doesn't matter, as the game is technically over.
Play of the game.
Choco Milk is going to end up getting this final play of the game. This 3K on first, but this game, like I said, it's over. That's the ending.
Epic.
Unreal!
Well, there it goes. Win goes to Orion as it goes 2-1. And see you guys later. Keep tuning in to games.